Manchester City 2, Arsenal 2. Do we take the result? I'm relieved we didn't get beat because we were losing for so much of that second half. But overall, am I happy with the result? Not really, no. And we were playing champions again, ole ole, after the game finished. That's a small club mentality, celebrating a draw against a team that had 10 men for the entire second half. I will praise Manchester City when I think Manchester City are doing things right, but I've got to be critical of that because that's what small clubs do, and it's what City fans have been critical towards them for doing that. Celebrating draws in the past, like we were critical of Arsenal celebrating a draw last year, but we were doing the exact same thing today. And they had 10 men as well. I get we got a goal so late in the game, and that's always a great thing to do. But it's a draw, not 3 points. And for 70 minutes of that game, we were shit. I know Arsenal did defend for large portions of the game, but they had 10 men for the entire second half. And regardless of how much time wasting they were doing, and regardless of how bad the referee was today, we've got to acknowledge that City didn't play well today. It was a scrappy game of football. Calafiori scored a great goal. Regardless of what happens with that referee decision, that's poor closing down. The second one, poor marking from Walker, who had an absolute stinker today. It's good that we're top, and it's good that we're still unbeaten, but do not be celebrating this like 3 points. Because we played really bad for 70 minutes of that game. We played really well for the first 20-25 minutes, but apart from that, our football was lethargic, it was too predictable, it was side-to-side shit. When Rodri went off, we lost complete control of the game. And that's our own fault for not getting a CDM in the summer when there was plenty of CDMs out there. There was Bruno Guimaraes available, but we didn't want to pay the fee that Newcastle wanted. Bayern Munich, we could have gone to them and trying to see if we could get Kimmich, because I'm sure if we offered them 40 million, we could have got him. And what I've got to say is, I'm not happy with that result. I'm relieved with the result because it's better than a loss. But did we really play well? No, we didn't. Should there have been more time added on though? Yes, definitely, absolutely. Because the amount of time that Arsenal were wasting. But credit to Arsenal, they defended well, defended deep. They took their 2 chances. And fair play. In my opinion, it's a better result for them than it is for us. Because we're at home and they've got 10 men and we still couldn't beat them. And we still arrived to the Emirates. I think it's at February time. I still think City are the favourites of the league, but we've now lost out on a chance of putting a gap there between us and Arsenal, 5 points. And there was no Odegaard. Trossard got sent off in this game. At home, at the Etihad. We've not beaten Arsenal in 4 games now. We've still got to go to the Emirates, where we lost last season. I know historically we have done well at the Emirates, but there's no guarantees we go there and pick up 3 points. But surely they can't sit back as much as they did in this game today, with them being at home in that one. It's just frustrating though, because despite it being better than a loss, there was a chance, because I think if we'd have won today, there was no coming back from Arsenal. Yes, it's early days in the season, but they would have had to have won every game pretty much between now and the end of the season, bar a few, and they would have had to have beat us at the Emirates. I don't think Arsenal would have done that if we'd have won the game today. But it's just frustrating. Michael Oliver, though, he is shit. Get him out of the league. I don't like blaming the referee, but the last 2 refereeing performances against Inter Milan and Arsenal, not good enough. Ruined the game completely. But in all saying that, we didn't play well against Inter and we didn't play well against Arsenal. And it's 2 disappointing results. But anyway, we move on to Watford on Tuesday night in the Carabao Cup. Got to win that, surely. Rest some players, though. And then we've got Newcastle. That won't be easy. Especially in a 12:30 kickoff. It's one of those games where you don't want to go there in a 12:30 kickoff. And tough atmosphere to play in. So that will be tough. We might drop points there again. But they did get beat by Fulham yesterday, so they're a funny one, Newcastle. You never know what to expect from them, really. But take care. Speak to you all soon. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday.